Hi, welcome. Welcome to Winds News. I'm your host Amit Roy. It's nearly 20th day and Russians could not capture Kiev. All their tall talks are now are fairy tales. I don't know when it is if they at all capture Kiev as they wanted. I don't know when that is going to happen. With their all might, they've lost heavy casualties. 12,000 soldiers are reportedly killed. The soldiers are not ready to take fight onto Ukrainians, and they are in serious trouble. Putin, look at him. People are saying he is suffering from overdose of steroids, and this kind of things are floating in the world. NATO is rebuilding, and war is turning to a hybrid war, more psychological. Russians are telling a lot of things to save Putin, it seems, and they're using their proxies. We have seen how Iranians have attacked American targets, thinking that America will not retaliate. You know, the strategy is to stress the war in two, three fronts. One in Taiwan with Chinese. They're asking help from China. Russians are asking help from China. And one front they wanted to open is in Middle East. It shows Russians are in big problem. Putin is in big problem. And this missile strike by Iranians are showing that Iranian foreign minister is going to Moscow for consultation. So things are very grim right now, you see. But Russians are in problem, it shows. Russian soldiers are not taking fight to the Ukrainians. They are not. So many tanks are destroyed, more than 350 tanks. They are not in control, absolute control of the sky. They are in the wooded area where they are attacked also by uh, javelin, anti-tank missiles, etc. Now Russians have changed the tactics. They're bringing a lot of mercenaries. Of course, Ukrainians and freedom fighters are coming. Uh, Volunteers are coming all over the world. I'll tell you that. But first, let me talk about Russians. Ukrainian things are very different. Russian things are very different. Russians are Russian soldiers are not ready to fight. It appears so they need their special operatives. Even the Stepnas are not capable. See, I'm giving you an example. They captured one airfield and they tried to enter the city, and then Stepnas was lost. They couldn't fight. Similarly, they brought an organization outfit called Wagner Army. Very strange name, but very effective. And it's a mercenary force which has fought in Syria. First, we have seen them in Crimea, and then we have seen them in Syria fighting with Assad forces, and known for the brutality. And they are very secretive operatives. We can compare them with Sama with Blackwater, but Blackwater is absolutely different cup of tea, and this Wagner guys are very different. American Blackwater changed his name to Academy anyway, and yes, they are contractors. And these guys are not contractors. They are working in tandem with GRU, Russian Military Intelligence, Russian Ministry of Defense. And they have a in and out. Some soldiers go in, some soldiers go out. These kind of things are being told about them. And they are interesting. And they are very dangerous. You see, they have fought in Central African Republic, where they have business interest in extracting gold and uranium, diamonds, and in the also fought in Libya, where they have also uh, business interests taking cut money from Libyan oil controllers. In Syria, they are taking oil, cut from oil's 25% oil extraction and oil profit. So these are the things, and they are also in Venezuela. Here also they are into energy business and Madagascar, Mozambique. So they are Russia's foreign arm. You see, their foreign punch. You can say that. I don't know how far that word would be appropriate, but international communities have sanctioned that organization, but they don't know much about that because they are not known very well. You see, they are not very much known in a sense. A lot of things are very murky about them. They are very secretive. And one chap, Yevgeny Prigozhin, who is known also as Putin's cook. We have learned about this Wagner Group from Mikhail Khodorkovsky, and Russian oligarch and billionaire. And also one chap, Maxim Borodin, a Russian uh, reporter who was later killed, thrown out of his balcony by unknown persons. So, how dangerous these guys are. And they train with Russian special forces in southern Russia, and they are, sort of in sync with this kind of military outfits, and they report to GRU, military uh, intelligence of Russia. So, there's not so similar pattern as Blackwater. Blackwater, of course, works with Pentagon and State Department, but they are not. Blackwater, I don't think, is not that powerful. You see, apparently, as far as we read from the World Free Media, and you see, this chap Prigozhin was as a sausage dealer. He had no military experience, and suddenly he had a restaurant, and he was Putin's stooge, rather chamcha in Indian term, and then he becomes the middleman. He's backing them. He's the financer. He's supplying food to Kremlin, to Russian military. So he has become big man. He is, now. But he has also interesting thing. He has a troll factory during U.S. election. He was probing and he was kicked out. Later, your state Treasury Department has sanctioned him in meddling in Sudan, where also this guys are present. Wanagu. So this is very interesting. Mm, How that name came, that's also very fascinating. You see, Russians believe when you kill somebody, you should play music. I mean, KGB things. So there is a chap called Dmitry Utkin, who was their first command, lieutenant colonel, who was the first. He invented the name knowing that Putin liked German language. So Wagner is a Russian German composer, and that kind of anecdotes are floating all over. We don't know exactly what that happened. In the same time, you see, uh, many Zelensky has also having a lot of volunteers coming from all over the country, all over the world. Actually, many are from India too and Pakistan too. And Pakistani fighters are private fighters are known to fight in um, Syria also, and they're good fighters. Though Indians call them terrorists. Anyway, that's not another topic, not to be discussed today. And also Russians have invited many Syrian fighters, giving $3,000 per month salary Syrians. So this is a scenario here, and many Canadian, American, British fighters are also coming. German fighters are coming. Finnish fighters are coming to assist this um, Ukrainian freedom fighters. So this is the thing. And there's another chap, Chechen guy, is also fighting with Wagner army for Russians. Chechens are very dangerous, brutal foes. Russian psychological warfare in psychology, the floating Chechens are man eaters. Some kind of things you see, but therefore fighting also. But they have not made any dent so far. Because you see, you need when you fight a army, you need to be only terror will not work. You have to fight a real cause. Only And secondly, see, so far, I am seeing Ukrainians have a kind of defensive armaments, Stinger missiles, storage fire, shoulder fire, meteor missiles. So these are they don't have heavy artillery so far. But NATO is also indicating that they will put, put more help. America has, apart from sanctions, given a lot of money. So things are being seen that this war could stretch long, and Putin has become very unpopular. His popularity level has dropped so badly. So this is the thing, and they have interesting thing near Poland border where these mercenaries from so-called freedom fighters who are being trained as Russians are saying were bombed. That is also indication, and NATO says if you bomb us, we'll not keep quiet. So things are very evolving very fast, and Russian army is taking heavy toll. They wanted to burn Ukraine. They're doing that, by the way, and killing also civilians. This energy problem is mounting up, and huge refugee problem is also there. But you see, I am all telling you, this Putin has no way to get out of this mess right now unless he comes down and surrender his totalitarian ideas, etc. Thank you very much for watching me. Please like me and like my channel. Thank you very much.